What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the VeVe Vault. I know my intro was too long. You don't need to write anything in the comments. I'm well aware of it. It was for this video only because this video is about that book, the NecronOMIcon, the Book of the Dead. Now, I said before last weekend's drop that this is going to be one of the best Con Exclusives of the weekend, and right now it's looking like the most undervalued NFT on the app, and I think by the end of this video you're going to agree with me, so let me explain why. You're probably already aware that the Book of Dead was first mentioned in an H.P. Lovecraft story in 1924, which is why it has 1924 editions, but that short story is actually part of a book that was written in 1922, so it's another serial number that may be important. The Necronomicon has appeared in all of the Army of Darkness movies, which a lot of people love that series. Also appeared in the Marvel Zombies vs. the Army of Darkness, which looks pretty cool. I haven't seen it myself. The Necronomicon was also in Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell, where he had to use the Necronomicon to resurrect Jason Voorhees. It's also been used in several video games like Prisoner of Ice and Crusader Kings, and they even have a festival for the Necronomicon every year that's going on again this year, next month, in Providence, Rhode Island, which is where H.P. Lovecraft lived and passed away. And it's called the International Festival of Weird Fiction, Art, and Academia. And it celebrates, of course, H.P. Lovecraft, who's known as one of the top authors of history when it comes to weird and science fiction and creatures from beyond. H.P. Lovecraft is often compared to authors like Edgar Allan Poe, and he even has regions of Pluto named after him. The World Fantasy Award Trophy has his likeness on it. His work appears in the Library of America, and the New York Review of Books calls him the King of Weird. So this is a very historic author who created this book, the Necronomicon, that everybody's known for almost 100 years now. It's a historic literary tool created by this famous author Lovecraft, who also created Cthulhu, one of the most famous monsters in literary history. And let's not forget the label Con Exclusive, the CE. That's the rarest label that's on the app right now. You got FAs and FEs. Secret Rare isn't a label, that's a rarity. It's a whole different thing. And if you look at CEs, that's by far the rarest. So I'm surprised that they're being so undervalued right now, probably because they just came out. But you can even check eBay, and someone mentioned this on Twitter as well, that Con Exclusives always hold more value, whether it be in the physical world or not. So you can expect these on VeVe to be the same. Now, the Necronomicon is part of the Call of Cthulhu set from Chaosium, and it comes with those 3 idols, as you know, the Cthulhu idols. And it's important to note that Chaosium has already announced that there's another drop from them coming this year, before the end of the year. And it must be because they have something planned already in the works, some type of game. Now, if you look at Call of Cthulhu, it's been turned into a board game, a role-playing game, a card game, a PC game. It's on PlayStation, it's on Steam. And if you don't think they can't come up with a way to play the game in augmented reality, you're probably not trying hard enough. Now, if you look closely at the Chaosium website, they actually had a blog about the VeVe drop, and it gives you a little bit more information about what they had in mind. And it says here that the initial Call of Cthulhu NFT drop features a masterful sculpt of the idol of Cthulhu, used by cultists to venerate the long-forgotten being who may one day return to devour humanity, Cthulhu. Also available in this series is a highly detailed replica of the infamous tomb of mythos lore known as the Necronomicon. Both digital objects were created under license by Chaosium by Australian studio Type 40. So let's check out Type 40 real quick. If you click on them, they're the ones that designed these in the first place and do the designs for Chaosium, and could possibly do designs for Chaosium in the future. You go to their website, you see a lot of Call of Cthulhu stuff, but you also see the Captain America shield and Thor's hammer. And you got Iron Man's mask, more Call of Cthulhu stuff. And another game that Chaosium makes is RuneQuest, so that's interesting as well. More importantly, if you look at the blog on Chaosium's website about the VeVe drop, and you scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see these 2 inserts they made about the NFTs that were dropped. On the first one, it talks about the idols. It says that they reference the namesake of Chaosium's iconic role-playing game of horror, mystery, and investigation, Call of Cthulhu. And on the Necronomicon, it says, the Necronomicon is a strange tomb that boasts secrets bound within that are surely not meant for the fragile human mind. So they're even saying right there that this was designed to contain some secrets. So you can bet that there are some secrets to this book, and that maybe one day it'll open or have some kind of special properties. I assume maybe it'll be able to summon Cthulhu using the idols possibly, or more likely be used in some type of game that we can play on the app after the next Chaosium drop is released. If you take a look at Butt Thompson's spreadsheet and you go to the low mintage NFTs tab, you can see here that the prices of the Cthulhu idols and even the Mondo posters, all of the Con exclusives, are way lower than they should be right now. That's a tag that's going to go up in value pretty soon, I'm assuming, and these are ones that you probably want to grab right now. I picked up 2 of the Book of Deads myself and the entire Call of Cthulhu set because I expect that to be valuable in the future. I almost picked up a 3rd one today, but I decided to get the Red Assassin Bunny instead. That's one that I couldn't go without, and I wanted to scoop it up before that price went up. So you guys should check out the Call of Cthulhu set. Maybe look up some information about the NecronOMIcon or the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game that we could possibly be playing in the future. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Vault. Bye-bye.
What is it? This path will lead you to an unholy place. A cemetery. There the NecronOMIcon awaits. When thou retrievest the book from its cradle, you must recite the words Clatu Verata Nictu.
Clatu Verata Nictu, okay.
Well, repeat them.
Clatu Verata Nicto.
Again!
I got it! I know your damn words, all right?